Hey, what's going on, guys? It's been a while since I've made a video. A little bit out of practice, but that's all right. So I'm going to try to figure out how to work my camera here. Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about some projects we've been working on recently. As you guys know, I do stuff with mobile home parks, self-storage, dabble in small apartments, things like that. But one of the big focuses recently has been mobile home parks. I had 5 of them, and we sold one of them recently, so we have 4 right now. And we've been pushing really hard to renovate the vacant homes and move homes in, fill vacant lots, and get people in the home. So I just want to show you an example of a home that we recently renovated. We actually got this home for free, which is pretty rare these days. And I'm going to show you a little bit about let's see if I can figure out how this works. Okay, so you should be able to see my screen right now. This home right here we bought in the middle of not in the middle, it's actually on the edge of a small town, and it's about 40 minutes or 30 minutes from my hometown. And we actually got it for free, which again is very odd. Typically don't get a free mobile home these days. But as you can see, it was not very pretty and needed a lot of work. Had this carport we had to tear down, and just want to scroll through some photos and videos and show you kind of what this thing looked like. It's a Clayton home. I think it's a 14-foot wide by I think 60, if I remember right. And these are just some walkthrough videos. I guess I could play them. All right, so we're here. Let's turn that volume off there. So first of all, I'm going to check and make sure we are still recording, right? I think so. You guys have to bear with me as I try to remember how this works. Okay, so we had a dumpster out front, and I had Mike helping me out. Mike, if you're watching this, thank you for helping me. But sometimes you don't show up and help, so just kidding. Actually, I'm not kidding. Mike, text me. We'll talk about it. Anyways, so Mike's helping me clean this thing out, and it was pretty much just, one trash bin at a time, getting the thing cleaned out. I can't even remember how we found this home, to be honest, but it cost us, a few $100 for a dumpster. It was probably $400 for a dumpster, and then a couple $100 in labor to clean it out. And then I think here's one more shot. I guess that's different angle. Filling the dumpster one bit at a time. This was kind of nasty. We had a bunch of mice. Well, it used to be mice in the home, and ate through the ramen and ate the box and everything inside. And here's us taking down the skirting. So if you don't know, mobile homes are set up on these blocks right here. Let me pause this right here so you can see. It's kind of blurry, but there's these blocks. Typically the homes aren't set up this high. Typically it's like maybe down here, and they level the home, they sit on the block, and then you have this vinyl skirting that goes over it. And that stuff is like terrible in terms of it breaks, it's brittle. I don't know who designed the stuff, but it sure could be a lot better. You can see this is one of where the wheels would mount. There's an axle. You can see the other one over there. So that's where they would screw the wheels on. You can see the sewer pipe coming down. I know a lot of this, like looking at this, it looks overwhelming and like, oh my goodness, this looks terrible. It looks messy. But what I'm going to show you is like what it looks like once you clean it up, and just how amazing, you can actually get these things to be. Now, this home, yeah, here's a good shot. You can see that, the pillows are all there. Looks like this one was sitting on concrete. We had to tear down that deck. The dumpster's full, pretty much ready to go. And then we hire movers, and boom, there it is. It is in its final resting place. This is one of our parks. And I just want to point out a couple of things. So we do go back with vinyl skirting. However, this stuff is actually an upgraded version. This is a weed eater proof vinyl skirting, so it's a little bit thicker, a little bit more expensive, but totally worth it. And then actually, so my dad is a partner on these deals, and he is a master at taking old things and making them beautiful, and also has really good ideas about renovations, how to do it cheap and how to do it well. And one of the things he's done is started screwing on like this plastic bottom. I don't. It's like it's a piece of like vinyl fence. Like picture you see a white picket fence that's made of vinyl. I believe that this is actually one of the railings, and so they stake that into the ground and then put the skirting on top of that, and it really makes it weed eater proof. So there's the home finished, and I mean it looks like a nice home, right? I mean compared to what it did. You know, fresh and clean skirting. The outside's pretty clean except for a couple areas. But then the inside, just want to show you a couple of photos. Like, you know, it's nothing special, it's nothing fancy, but this makes a great home for someone. It's such a sturdy little home. I can't remember if this one's I don't think it's 2x6 walls. I think it is maybe 2x4, but just, you know, just a really good, solid, clean little home. And we really didn't have much into this home. You know, a lot of people are going to probably comment like, oh, like the carpet's plain, the walls are all white, like it's so ugly. But people like to do their own customizations to these homes. We sell these, we don't rent them. So people are going to repaint and they're going to do whatever they want anyways. So we kind of give them that blank slate. And we also keep the price pretty low as far as like on the resale goes. You know, we could probably try to get like 30 grand out of this home if we wanted to, but we would prefer move the home quicker, get a good resident in there, and sell for cheaper. So, you know, this home will probably sell for like 16,000, something like that. There's the bathroom. This is where the washer and dryer goes. And then there's the back bedroom. So nothing super fancy, but it's just amazing what you can do to these old homes. I mean, again, look at this. All the way back to there. Like you look at this home and you're kind of like overwhelmed a little bit. You're like, oh, this thing's, you know, a piece of junk. Let's just tear this thing down. But you know, you can really work wonders with these things. So yeah, we've been renovating a lot of homes recently, and I'm going to probably show you guys some pictures here the next couple weeks and show you some of the progress we've made. The last park, well, I take that back. I actually purchased another park recently that you guys haven't even seen or know about yet. But the one park, we have two parks that are really close in vicinity, and they're the ones we're kind of focusing on right now. And so we're taking a lot of the vacant homes, we are fixing them up, we're moving homes in, we're patching the roads, and the whole dynamic of the park has really changed, or both parks has really changed. And I know a lot of people still wonder, like, why would you want to own a mobile home park? Why would you invest in one of those? And I think that one of the biggest reasons why I like it is because of the retention of the residents. So, you know, if you compared of course, first I'll preface this by saying like there's really nice mobile home parks and there's not so nice mobile home parks. And a lot of times the ones that aren't nice are ones where maybe they're rentals, and so like tenants are moving in and moving out all the time. Where a lot of the nicer parks, it's typically where the owner of the park sells the homes off, and then everyone owns their own home, so they have pride of ownership. And it's like once you get the park looking good, it's almost like people just care more and they try to keep their own home looking good. So it takes a little bit of encouragement up front, but that's what we found with, you know, what we are doing is, you know, once you get past that tipping point of like fixing these old homes up, getting good people in there, you know, being really picky about who moves in, you keep people for a long time, and it becomes like a neighborhood. It becomes, you know, just like the neighborhood most people grow up in. You know, again, I hate the negative, you know, reputation that parks have, like, oh, it's a bunch of, you know, shady characters. It's really not. You know, of course there's parks like that, just like there is neighborhoods like that. Yeah, I think that the retention of the tenants, you know, and the pride of ownership that they have, it really helps keep the park looking good. There's a lot of other reasons why I like them, but we will talk about those another time. So anyways, that's just a little update. I'll show you guys the recent purchase here shortly, and kind of keep you guys updated with what else we got going on, because we got a lot going on. So till then, thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.